Is it on? Hey. Hey everybody. Hell, it's been a couple of weeks. Sorry about the absence of a video last week. I was working my butt off. I think I worked pay periods at my job the end on Tuesdays. They run from Wednesdays to Tuesday. And so from this past Wednesday until this past Tuesday, I think I worked 72 hours. Whew. So this is my first day off I've had in about a couple of weeks. I've been putting in a lot of hours. When overtime is offered to you, you don't ever turn it down. Bills have to get paid, you know. And so, what do I have planned for you today? Well, what do you say we get busy? Oh, I got something I want to show you. This was Kim's great-grandmother's little thing, little violin. Kim's mama dropped by for Mother's Day, and they hung out for a few hours. She brought this by, so I'm using it to hold my picks in. It makes a good little pick holder for right there. Put the lid on it, you know. Pretty neat. It's a cello, you know. I normally would start out with the banjo, but I think last time I did a video like this, I was talking about the importance of chords and chord changes and exploring with chords. And today I think I'm going to touch a little bit more on that. I'm going to start out with a song on the guitar, and you see I got the capo. And I meant to work on the capo a little bit of the last video, but I got hung up talking about chords and ran out of time. So I'm going to try to touch into that more today. We're going to do chord changes, exploring with different chords and stuff. And when you first start out, there's this habit out there. People look at sheet music, people look at tablature, and they want to remember the tablature, and they try to focus on just getting every note perfect. My way of learning it and the way of showing it's totally different. I believe you learn a steady rhythm first, and you learn your chords, and you play and sing. A whole lot can be learned by just keeping it simple. Playing and singing, keep a steady rhythm, change your chords. So I'm going to do the Will to Circle Be Unbroken, because my dad likes the gospel songs, and I think he watched these videos. So again, I'm going to start out. It's going to be simple. I think I'll go up a little bit here, go to the 3rd fret. And I'm not doing anything special. The rhythm's the same as it would be on the banjo. It's just in reverse. Thumb still in the pick and strum pattern. See? Thumb, brush pick. 4th note to 8th note pattern. Well, I was staring out my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I told that undertaker, won't you please drive slow, for that body you are hauling used to be my mother's soul. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One more verse. Here we go. Well, I follow close behind them, trying to hold up and be brave. But I could not hide my sorrow when they placed her in her grave. With a circle all together now, being unbroken. Say when by and by, Lord, by and by. Come on now. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. With me now, here we go. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. The wind's starting to pick up. We're due for more rain today. We've been having rain here just about all week long. So, now, let's move over to the banjo. And it's the same on the banjo. You've heard this. It's just frailing. It's just a simple rhythm. You keep a steady rhythm and you change your chords. Now I'm going to take the capo. We're going to explore on this. And like I told you last time, there's no shame in using this capo. No matter what they say. It's just a tool. It's just a tool to help you get through. Let me put this back up here. Let's move over to the banjo before I run out of time. I want to touch in some more stuff for you, more chords for you. Put a little thing up I got here. Now, get on the old banjo. We're going to warm up. We're going to do that frailing strum just to get ourselves warmed up before I put the cap on. Get ourselves in the center. Get ourselves centered. And let's get all the stiffness out of the joints. Get everything lubed up, greased up, ready to go. So, you know the drill. It's a quarter note, 2/8 note pattern. So we count 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Nice and relaxed. Play with me now. Go through the different strings. No matter which string it is. Make a mistake, keep going. See? Now the capo on a banjo is going to be a little bit different. Because you notice our fifth string, unlike the guitar, it has all 6 strings that run all the way up and down the neck and all the way to the tuning pegs. On the banjo it's different. And you can already notice the difference. You notice the 5th string, it only goes as far as the 5th fret on the neck, halfway up. Here's a few ways you can approach that to help change the keys. Now, my favorite key on the banjo to change to is in the key of A, which would be no different than you sticking your finger and barring an A chord. Capo's doing it for you. Now the 5th thing, you got to tune that to pitch, bring it up. You can do that 2 ways. If you're lucky enough, if the luck is with you, you can tune that up to where it matches the 3rd string. So give me a second. Let me figure. Because my mind's blank. My first day off in a while. So if the bottom note was G, A flat, A. So the 3rd string is on an A. So you tune that 5th string into an A. I have railroad spike nails. Little tiny miniature things. I'm going to tell you now, do not do it. I wish I'd never have done it. But the damage has been done. If you're going to do it, take it to somebody that really knows what they're doing with them. I did it when I first learned how to play the banjo. I thought they were the best way to go. I did it without really knowing what the hell I was doing. And if I go back in time, don't do it. I can smack myself and tell me not to do it. So, but I'm going to do it since I have them here. Change the key. And that's what I have. That's the tools I have. And, excuse me. You can either tune it up the pitch, Or, and I can post a video on this too, you could take a pin cap and cut it to fit, and you can use it as a slide capo for the 5th string. And I'll post a video of that too, showing you how. Or there's videos on that probably all over YouTube, using a pin cap for a capo. So let's explore different keys. Let's explore. That's what makes banjo so exciting, is there's so much to explore on this one instrument, and it's set up so simple that you can do that. So let's take a song like Will the Circle Be Unbroken. Again, there's a chord structure there. It's a steady rhythm. So let me go through a couple verses of it. Well, I was staring out my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, oh by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I told that undertaker, won't you please drive slow? There's a woman you were hauling, used to be my mother's soul. There's a circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Notice a few things there. I didn't try to overdo it with any of the things. I was doing a hammer on, did maybe a slide on a D7, a bend here or there, a slide on just that's all I was doing. I was playing and singing. I didn't let all the fancy stuff getting in the way for really what's going on. Playing and singing, telling a story, having fun. It gets to the point where people try to overcomplicate it, and they focus so much more on the embellishments and trying to show off. Trying to say, look at me, I can play this cool stuff. That, yeah, it sounds cool, but after a while it just takes away from the musicianship. It just takes away from it. So when you're playing this and you're practicing this, just keep it in mind. Keep it simple. Again, so much can be learned. A whole lot more can be learned just by keeping a steady rhythm, changing chords. Now, you saw me last time on here and I showed you different chords you can explore. I was playing an E major to a G. I was playing A minors, E minors. Just explore the chords, guys. It's pretty much the bread and butter. And I had this analogy, and I changed it since the last video. There's an analogy I use. Chords are an important structure. It brings harmony. It brings balance to the music you're playing. If you're playing tablature and all you're really focusing on is the one notes, scalar patterns, you're losing a lot. You're missing it. You're missing the point. Because you're more focused on making sure you hit the right note. You're taking away from what's in here. Your expression. Your love of music. When you play in front of a bunch of people, or if you're playing in front of your family, what do you want to express to them? Well, look at him. He can play one notes. Or do you want to play chords and harmonize? Because when you bring it all together, chords, slides, hammer-ons, all of that together combined is something amazing. And I could talk you to death, talk your ears off for hours, because I love it that much. It's so simple. It's so much simplicity. And both these instruments combined, there is just so much simplicity. If you keep it that way, if you keep it simple, you can master these. If I could do it, you could do it. I only know a basic amount of music, to be able to show. It's not hard. And you'll find after you keep it simple, you keep steady rhythm, and you practice your chords, you will discover a pattern there. And after you discover that pattern, you'll start to figure out your own melody. You're adding in your own licks, like the hammer-ons, bends, slides. And then you realize just how easy they are. Think of this analogy, and I was going to write it down, but if you could try to remember, when you first learn, whether it be banjo or guitar, approach it like this. I want you to just sit and just imagine this. Close your eyes and just picture this. Foundation of a house, the ground, is your rhythm. And the layer upon that, get these gnats out of my eyes. The layer on that, your floors and your walls, are your chords. They're your main structures of the music. Foundation's your steady rhythm. Your walls and your floors are your chords. See what I'm saying? The roof, the layer, the cover are the embellishments. Your bends, your slides, your hammer-ons, phantom hammer-ons, melody runs, whatever you like, filler, whatever you want to call them. Just when you're learning, you can take a whole lot of confusion off yourself. You can take a whole lot of that frustration out of learning something. It's already difficult enough to learn without throwing something difficult in the mix and you getting frustrated. Take that out and just focus on getting your rhythm down. It's quarter note, 2/8 notes. Master that. Where you can keep steady rhythm while playing. And you can change your chords. Sorry, these gnats are really getting to me. Welcome to Florida. We have gnats, fruit flies, you name it. There's all kinds of bugs down here in Florida. But keep it simple. My advice to you is just keep it simple. I am passionate about simplicity. I have more fun just playing steady rhythm and chords. Pull-offs I do in the middle of a chord. I can do a hammer-on through there, yeah. But I have more fun just singing. And once you get that and you understand that and you figure that out, the rest will come easy to you. I promise. Now, other thing I want to talk to y'all about. Help me. Help me help you. Share this channel with your friends. If you know a friend who's learning a banjo or trying to learn a banjo, share this channel with them. Help me help other people. My goal here is to not sell anything. I don't have any brands to sell. I don't really have any instruments that I'm trying to push off. I'm just trying to share my passion for music. And for a while, I was trying to figure out where I really wanted to go with that. Did I want to go on the road, put on shows and stuff like that? But yeah, when I was growing up, 13 years old, when I was learning how to play that electric guitar, I closed my eyes and I think I'd be on stage in front of thousands and thousands of people. How things change over the years. Share this channel. And if you don't want to share this channel, you're not going to hurt my feelings. But share with other people your knowledge. Let's share the love of music. I don't care if you don't ever stick with frailing. I don't care if that. Just pick something. Stay with it and see what it's capable of. Help me help your channel. This is your channel too. Help it grow. I'm not asking for no money. I don't even have a Patreon. I don't even have all that other stuff people have. You go and make donations to help support. I have a cell phone that I do this recording on. I had to go out and buy a memory card for my cell phone so I can at least do 20-minute videos. Because before I could only do 6-minute videos and it cut off. And you know me, I like to talk. Hell, I'll talk for 15 minutes sometimes. But help the channel grow. Also, there's also some big changes coming. Series 2, Porch Pickin', is coming to a close. The Series 2 finale is coming up, I believe, around June 15th. We're talking weeks. I'm thinking another 6 to 7 weeks, Series 2 will be done. And then a month after that, Series 3 starts. I got some changes for Series 3. When I first on the channel, you probably saw some of the videos. I was doing like setups on guitars of my own, putting strings on, cleaning them up. I want to get back into that. I even got a workbench built. I went and built me a workbench because I didn't have it here. Because at the house I was doing it before, I had a workbench, everything set up. Had a garage to work out of. Well, we moved since then. And I didn't have all that when I came here. So I had to build it. I had to build a workbench. And matter of fact, you are set up on a certain part of that workbench. And let me show you. And now she ain't pretty. If I can get you in the view here. She ain't pretty. But she's getting set up to where I can start doing cleaning and setup videos. And maybe they can help you to learn a little bit about your instrument, banjos and guitars too. It could help you. So I'm getting everything ready, getting everything prepared for that. So help me help this channel grow. I'm asking, please. And this ain't a plea for me to try to get more subscribers and you know, to me it's not really about the subs. Even if you just share the video and they don't click subscribe, it's good. At least I'm able to help. At least put an inspiration in somebody's life to pick up a banjo or something and learn. So help me help make this channel grow. Help me help you. My wife Kimberly is also going to start doing some videos with me, and she's also got a channel too. It's Kimberly Johns, a YouTube channel. She's got over 100 videos that she's put up over the years. She's been on YouTube a little bit longer. She's been on YouTube since 2010 or 2011, and she's put up some parodies. And there's a few videos where I'm on her playing guitar and stuff with her and stuff. And she's even done an album called Another Day. It might still be on the web. You can look it up at anotherday.com or something, and she has CDs. But this ain't a plug for that. But yeah, she's gonna do some collabs. She could sing. If I can get her on here to do a couple of my favorite songs, you know, and I'm gonna do some stuff on her channel with her. We're in the makings of trying to write new songs. The songwriting is coming back. I know I've been lax on that lately, but I have been, you guys don't understand, I have been so busy with work. By the time I get home, I just want to sit down on my chair and drift off. I get home so late. But yeah, help me make this channel grow. And get you a Kappa. Explore different keys. Explore those chords. Explore steady rhythms. Don't try to get caught up in the technical, difficult. Try to make things more difficult on yourself starting out. Because that just leads to frustration. I can't get the strap on right because it's kind of crooked. But let me see if I can do this. There we go. Now, in this tradition, I'm going to play us out in the key of A. So, if you like the direction this channel is heading and you're learning a lot and benefiting from it, please let me know that and give me a big thumbs up. Also, Leave me a comment. Tell me the changes that you would like to see that I can make to better help you. You won't hurt my feelings. Also, if you choose to, you may also subscribe. Until next week, my name's Matt Johnson. You keep playing, okay? 'Cause I am. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all next week.